Prophet ﷺ described holding on to religion in the latter days like holding on to a hot coal in your hand. That's how difficult it would be. And the current cultural phenomena that we're seeing is so harmful to the young people, to the children. I mean, they're growing up being indoctrinated into things that are just, they're robbing them of their innocence. And we have an obligation as parents to try to keep them in that innocence. They'll come out of the garden of childhood, but we should do as parents our best at keeping them in that garden. But there's something that, a lot of the people that promote certain aspects of what Dr. Trueman talks about in this book, they have this idea of the dominance of innocence. That the reason they have a drag queen hour is because they want to enculturate these young children into the idea that this is normal, because they believe that if you leave them in a heteronormative culture, and that's the word they use, if you leave them in a culture where heterosexuality is the norm, then they're going to see that as abnormal. So you have to get them as early as possible to break down that barrier so that then they normalize it. The Arabs have a saying, "Zabal ta'ud zabala." The stable boy gets used to the stench. So if you can get them early, and this is a Jesuit principle. If we have them before 7, we'll have them on our deathbeds. I mean, getting the children as early as possible is going to ensure that what you're teaching them has a lasting power.